Oh my geez. I call it. Okay, damn, what do you call it? The prisoner's kiss. That looking like that, you can call it whatever you want. What up, it's your chair, and we are back with Hooked on You Devada. It has been like a month since we have played this game. So I've kind of forgotten everything, but I haven't forgot about Spirit though. So, let's just jump back in and see what happens. So yeah, it has been a minute. So hopefully, we don't take more L's, because I was kind of watching back. We were taking some L's with Spirit, especially on that comment that we just had made. I remember that. So we need to pick it up, because right now it is not looking hot. Oh hey, it's me again. Yeah, Ocean. Hello. Go die. Your friend, mentor, and guide, narrator to the narrator, the Ocean. Okay, great. Not sure how I feel about the characterization, but I'll allow it. I brought you hither, and I might be the only one who can help you now. Can you get me with that date on Spirit? Help me with that. There's only one thing you must do to survive. You have to figure out why you're really here. As for my date with Spirit. Come on, man. This isn't my fight. Okay. No one can tell you, not unless you follow the right path, or at least a right path, huh? There's too many of those to count. Is this purgatory? Where are we at? There's too many of those to count. Hopefully you pick at least one of them. Because there are even more wrong paths, okay? Many of them lead to your demise. Others lead to something even worse. Nani? Bubba's basement? Starting scenes over and having to fast forward back to where you were. Am I right? Okay, kinda. I mean, that's the nice part about playing games, but this place holds many secrets, even from itself. But the one that truly matters can only be learned if you answer the most important question. Why are you hither? For my date with Spirit. Answer that and you'll learn the truth. Okay, the ultimate truth. Vague, mysterious. I gotta give it up to this Ocean character. That's some quality early game storytelling. Okay, buddy, sure. Sure thing, that. You wake up to find Wraith. Oh. Okay. Wake up to find Wraith holding your limp body, gingerly pouring cool water into your mouth. Pause? No, bro. With the music? I mean, it's nice. Now that you're finally... Dude, really? Now that you're finally alone, Wraith looks at you. Don't look at me, bro. Don't look at me. You said some pretty hurtful things back there, but I'm onto you. You're trying to push us away, aren't you? Afraid of what might happen if we got close. Yeah, sure, buddy. That's what it is. Did you really mean what you said? No, I didn't. I made it up. Oh, well, thanks for being honest with me. Yeah, you're... how do I say this? Honestly, it is important to me. I've been burned too many times. Something about the word burned makes Wraith look away, far away, eyes brimming with tears, and yet at the same time dead. Wasn't that like part of... No, your backstory was like Auto Haven, Bad Boss, something like that. I can't really remember. I understand, sure. Wraith looks at you with those sad eyes, wanting so badly to believe you. He looks down at the ground. I have something very important to tell you. It's about something very special to me. It's not something I tell everyone, but you know how important honesty is to me. I can't expect that from you if I'm not honest in return. Okay, sure, guy. Okay, this sound is super loud. Oh, great. I bet he got crabs. It's about my special bell. Oh, okay. You're bing bong ding dong. Pause? What? Okay. Yeah, I don't really care. It belonged to my father. He gave it to me before he and my mother, well, they had to go away. So they got, is what you're saying. Okay. If I was ever in danger, I was supposed to ring this bell. When you hunt the survivors, are you in danger? It didn't really work, but it's all I have, a family with me. Wow, Wraith. Thank you for telling me. Yeah, sure, buddy. I don't care. Here, hold it. I don't want to. Well, Wraith, just gave you a spell. Sound the alarms. Aha. What are you gonna do with this thing? Ring the bell loudly. Hold the bell delicately. You caress the bell, running your fingers over its rusty. Is that dried blood? Why are you touching this thing? Thank you for sharing this important part of yourself. You hand the bell back. Wraith is looking out wistfully at the ocean. The ocean is beautiful. It's not real. None of this is. Wraith looks at you more intensely than ever. Okay, what are you saying, bro? I don't know if you're ready to hear the truth. Just as things are really heating up, you hear a flurry of footsteps behind you and quickly spin around, ready to fend off whatever new danger has popped up on this strange island. There you go, Claude with the hips. Only to find that it's Dwight and Claude sprinting across. Okay, what is up with these anime lines? Clipboards in hand, which they're waving in the air above their hands. Okay. It is very important that we stick to the itinerary. Sure, buddy. And attend each event as scheduled. Can I go back to Spirit, please? Playing sick for cute flirt points was not a part of this evening's activities. Okay, I'm not trying to flirt out here with this Wraith man. I'm telling you, poor guy, right now. Set me up with Spirit. Can you do that? Look at over here. Look at that Dwight. Look at that. That's strictly started for an after campfire story time. Ooh. At this rate, we'll be late. Okay. Playing sick? No. I was. No time for excuses. Well, there is, but that's scheduled for after what comes after the flirting. Okay. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Yo, these soundtracks, man. Once everyone has gathered at the fire pit, Dwight and Claude quickly make an announcement. Ooh. We're not going to blame anyone in particular, but someone, we're not going to say who, so don't worry, you hasn't been sticking to the schedule. That means that we're behind on time for evening activities. We'll only have time for one person to share their special spooky nighttime story. Okay. Just one story, but story time is my favorite activity. This is a narrative-heavy experience. I don't care, bro. You're telling us that only one person gets a share? How will we decide who? I know who. Oh, great. We have to decide as a group? That never goes well. Yeah. Whoever did this, step up now. I swear to Pip, I won't be angry. I'll merely chop your head clean off. No fuss, no muss. I mean, that seems kind of acceptable. Voice trembling, you realize this is probably it for you, but you embrace your fate. It was me. So sorry, everyone. I think they're talking about me. To be honest, I still don't understand how the whole schedule thing works. I guess I lost track of time while I was passed out. Been there before, even though it's taking some pressure off of me, which is an absolute dream come true. Is it really fair to pick on the newbie? Seriously, has anything here ever happened on schedule even once? Damn it, Donald. Who's Donald? If you try to flex that authority gimmick one more time, so help me, I'll snap your head off so quick, and then I'll drown you in his blood, Cynthia. Who are these people? Donald, Cynthia? Fuss and Muss are back on. You two know I love to hack, slash, and slice. Yeah, calm down there. Okay, Huntress, why? We all know you love to kill. It's almost all you talk about. Nobody named any names. Who even knows any names? Not us. Claude and Dwight, so sus. I renounce my name. Who's Donald? Who's Dwight? Who Dwighty Heidi? Who even knows anymore? Call me nobody. But we still gotta get started on story time, so... Rich, who do you think should go? Ah, damn it, that's a name. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, whatever. Please pick somebody quickly so the tropical vacation doesn't turn into a bloodbath. I will happily. No hesitation. I choose you, Spirit. Pikachu. Pika Pika. Whoa, whoa. This entire experience is being carefully crafted to avoid an IP infringement lawsuit. Nani? Let's be careful with the catchphrases, will ya? Pika Pika. Really? You want to hear from me? I do, Spirit. You have no idea. Spirit huffs and dramatically rolls her eyes as she gets to her feet in front of the campfire. Don't let her talk you out of it. She's great with ghost stories. I don't know where she gets it, but she comes up with the scariest stuff. Seriously disturbing even to me, and I literally pulled a guy's skull and spine out once with my bare hands. Ew. Talk about BS stories. Hey, man. What happened? If everyone else is going to chit-chat, I guess, I can just sit down. No, 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 Spirit. Just eyes go red behind her mask, and both Trapper and Ray take their seat. They know when it's worth fighting and when it's not. Okay, Huntress, yeah. Control them two freaks. Well, I hate to break it to you, but tonight's story isn't scary. It's a romance. Ooh. Too late now, though. I was selected, and so I'm going to tell my story. Okay, romance. Spirit, it's just me and you romancing. Oh my jeez. I call it, okay, damn, what do you call it? The prisoner's kiss. That looking like that, you can call it whatever you want. You notice that Huntress and Wraith are both sharing a giant tub of popcorn. Nobody offered you popcorn. Rude. It was a dark summer night. Warm rain seeped from the sky like blood from an old wound. Yeah. Detective Hada, a celebrated investigator and renowned hostage negotiator, was called to the scene of a strange occurrence, unlike anything she had ever written before, or seen before. When she arrived, the scene was chaotic. Crowds had begun to gather. A dozen other officers were doing everything they could to keep curious onlookers away. But how could anyone resist wanting to know more? I don't know, Spirit, but this is a hell of a lot of read. Okay, we're there.
In the middle of a busy market had appeared a giant box, strange, alien in its appearance, and massive in size.
Pause on that. No one knew how it got there. Was it delivered, built on site, in such a busy area? How could something like this just appear? A mystery as if it was conjured by magic. Okay, Spirit, like you? Because you're magical as hell with that smile. Looking all cute. What? Okay. But this was no illusion. The huge box was very real, and someone was trapped inside. Okay. That seems personal. Spirit pauses her story to look from face to face of each audience member. Okay, look at me, please. She had no expression, but you feel her vibrating with energy. She's in her element. Okay, Spirit, do your thing. Help me. Cried someone inside the box. It was a man. Terrified, trapped, imprisoned, his voice trembling. Okay, Spirit. By now, it was if every detective in the city was there, looking this strange structure up and down, inspecting it on every side. It didn't make sense. There were no doors, no windows, no fasteners or seams. It was completely solid and much too heavy to move by hand. Solid, that is, except for a single small slit, just enough to see the bloodshot eyes of the prisoner trapped inside. Okay, we'll let him out. What? What happened? I don't know what happened. I woke up, and here I was. I'm so scared. Please help me, cried the man, as if pleading for his life. No stranger to tense situations, Detective Hada comforted the man. She used her training to calm him and buy time for the other investigators. However, time did not bring clarity, only anxiety, as night dragged on with no progress opening the box. Damn. Man's kind of trapped in there. At least give him some snacks or something. And as the night grew longer, the seeping rain puddled on the ground. The man inside grew more desperate, more sad and lonely, more pathetic and in need of help. Okay. Okay, I actually just noticed, is Spirit crying? She was crying there for a second with a couple of tears. I could have swore. But Detective Hada was no help at all. Powerless to save him. Guilt began to weigh on her, like it never had before. Don't let me die here, the man begged. Don't let me die alone. Okay, how are you alone if people are hither? Say something that makes sense. Come on now. Stay calm, instructed Detective Hada. You're not alone. I'm hither. Hell, half the town is here. Yeah, that's what I just said. We're all in this together. Copyright. And we won't let this be the end of your story. Sure, buddy. Looking through that narrowest of passageways, Detective Hada watched her own reflection in the tear-filled eyes of this strange, sad prisoner. Okay, I heard a little... Dun, dun, dun. I heard a little bit in that. Okay, Spirit, why are you crying? Okay, this is a personal story. Spirit, is that you? Are you the man? Together, they both wept in silence at the hopelessness of the moment. So that was it? Everybody just gave up? The hell? Promise, asked the man. Promise that I'm not alone. Yes, she promised, I do. A simple pledge. She felt an instant connection like she had never felt before. Not to fear, not to her family, not to her friends, not to any of the other hostages she had worked so hard to free before. Okay, what'd you do? Did you do a samurai slap? And so when the man's eyes closed and backed away, it didn't scare Detective Hada, for she knew he would return. And he did, pressing his lips up to the narrow slit in this horrible puzzle box, repeating his question again, steam flowing from his mouth as he asked. Promise? Promise that I'm not alone. Yes, she promised. I do. Okay, now they're married. and pressing her palms against the cold outside of the box. Without truly knowing why, Detective Hada leaned forward and placed her own lips up to the opening. Okay, what are they about to kiss? Letting her breath creep into the strange structure, allowing her warm lips to fall on this man's. Okay, Spirit, what's going on here? It was a gentle kiss, a moment of compassion. She could feel in this brief contact the beating of her heart, pulsing blood through every inch of her body, matched beat for beat in this soft touch. Okay. Thank you, said the man, no trace of fear remaining in his voice, and he backed away into the darkness, disappearing in a single moment of eerie calmness. Get back, yelled an officer, suddenly thrusting himself between Detective Hada and the box, breaking a silence that would soon be filled by a that word of whirring gears and clicking latches, a symphony of mechanical activity happening all at once. What? Something had triggered, as if an unseen lever pulled, and the side of the giant box began to slide open. Detective Hada gripped her flashlight tightly and pushed forward into the foggy interior of the giant box. Her feet splashed in the puddled rainwater, her heart racing as she swept her light from side to side. Damn, Spirit, you really are crying. What's going on? And that's when her eyes landed on the man, or at least landed on what should have been him. There in the corner of the box was a pile of pieces, like parts of doll, almost pulled apart. Or perhaps that's just how Detective Hada had to think of him in that moment to survive. A collection of segments, limbs, pieces disconnected from one another, cleanly severed and placed in a neat little pile. And atop that pile, a head, cold, pale, eyes open, lips, and icy blue. Okay, so that man got sliced like 80,000 times, like Saw. Spirit stares at the fire, her own expression lifeless, her lips blue, tears fall from her chin and soak into the sand at her feet. Spirit, do you need a hug? Because I am hither for you, okay? You're blown away by the story, and it's safe to say you're not alone. Everyone else is looking into the fire or up at the sky, anywhere but at Spirit. Yeah, because this story is damn personal. It was you who chose her. You who initiated this harrowing tale. So sad, so creepy, so sensual? She really went into great detail when it came to describing that kiss. Too much detail, and now no one is sure how to act. I do. Spirit, let me give you a hug, okay? Something ain't right with you. I don't know what it is, but something is not right. Let me give you a hug, please. Dwight and Claude are staring daggers at you. You have to do something. Okay, I'll do something. This game was supposed to be a light-hearted romp. Please, I said do something. All right, narrator, calm down. I'll do something. Cool story, bro. Say nothing, hug her. Okay, we're obviously going to, what's this one? Stand up and try to start one of those solo claps. Okay, I'm a child. To go for it, man. You stand and without saying anything, approach Spirit. I have been waiting. Okay, we're finally about to hug Spirit. Okay. I'm getting hyped now. Reaching your arms around here for a hug. Her robe, hovering in the air, begins to wrap itself around you and squeeze you into her. It's kind of like being hugged back, but also like being tied up. It's certainly not what you expected. That's okay. I like a little surprise here and there. Okay. Spirit, damn. Okay, that was one hell of a story, and I'm sorry. That seemed personal. Also, you have shards of glass in your shoulder, and you might want to handle that. Instinctively, you pull yourself away, but it's an awkward moment, and you nearly fall over into the fire. Okay, come on, play it cool, bro. Spirit says nothing, and floats away, without so much as a goodbye. You, meanwhile, realize everyone had just watched this truly strange interaction from the corners of their eyes. What? Just because I'm the one that had to stand up and do something while y'all were just like... Come on, man. Just gonna tell me that I'm awkward. Y'all awkward. Nah, I'm pretty damn awkward. On that note, everyone decides it's time to take a break and split up for a little bit so that they can all have a moment alone before bed. Oz? Everyone leaves and you're alone by the fire. The only thing you hear is the ocean slowly lapping against the shore. Well, I think that's a great time to end this episode right here. We got our hug with Spirit, so we're making progress. I think we got a couple dubs maybe on this one. I mean, we just heard her story and reacted to it. So yeah, I'll be recording right after this, so we'll continue that on. But anybody that watches this episode, first off, thank you for coming back and still watching this. I know there's only like 2.5 people watching these anymore, but that's okay. If you're watching this part, how you doing? You good? You chilling? I mean, hey, you chilling like Spirit, or are you crying like Spirit? Because technically, did you like that story at all? What did you think about that story? You tell me. Okay, you're not gonna tell me, but tell me telepathically. How does that work? I don't know. But anyways, thank you so much for watching, guys. I do appreciate that. Hopefully I do see you in the next gameplay or live stream. Until then, as always, stay spicy. And peace. Jeez. One hell of a story.